Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Sharmin Rahman, Associate Professor, Department of Anatomy, Adinomis Medical College, Mogbazar, Dhaka. Today I am going to discuss about the histology of hepatobiliary system, which includes the histological structure of liver and gallbladder. Let's start. The liver is covered by a thin fibrous capsule of connective tissue that is known as Glison's capsule that becomes thicker at the porta hepatis of the liver. Liver cells or hepatocytes are epithelial cells grouped in a interconnected plates. These hepatocytes are arranged into polyhedral hepatic lobules, which are the classical structural and functional unit of the liver. Each lobule has 3 to 6 portal areas at its periphery and a venule in the center that is known as central vein. In this figure, we can see this is the central vein and on its periphery there are presence of portal areas. These portal areas consist of connective tissue in which are embedded branches of hepatic artery, branches of portal vein and branches of bile duct. And these three structures are known as portal triad. Hepatocytes make up each of the interconnected plates like a brick of a wall, and the plates are arranged radially around the central vein. And from the periphery of the lobule to its center, the plates of the hepatocytes branch and anastomose freely and forming a sponge-like structure. The spaces between these plates contain important microvascular structure that are known as hepatic sinusoids. In this figure, these are hepatic lobules which contains central vein in its center, and on its periphery there are portal areas which contains portal triads, and these are hepatic plates which may be branching and anastomose with each other, and between two hepatic plates there are hepatic sinusoids. There are two important spaces in the liver. One is space of DC and another one is space of Moll. The narrow space between a plate of hepatocyte and sinusoidal lining cells is known as the perisinusoidal space of DC. In this figure, this is the hepatic plate and this is the endothelium of the hepatic or liver sinusoid, and between two, this space is known as space of DC. Now, the space of Moll. The space of Moll appear in the interlobular spaces between the Glison's capsule of the portal canal and the hepatic plates of the cells. This is the space of Moll. Abundant specialized stellate macrophages, also known as Kupffer cells, are found between the sinusoidal endothelial cells and on the luminal surface within the sinusoids, mainly near the portal areas. Breakdown of the AZ erythrocytes and free heme for reuse remove bacteria or debris that may enter the portal blood from the gut and act as antigen presenting cells in adaptive immunity. In the perisinusoidal space, there are stellate fat storing cells that are known as ETO cells with small lipid droplets containing vitamin A. And these cells store much of the body's vitamin A, produce extracellular matrix components, and have a regulatory role in local immunity. Liver lobules. There are three types: classical hepatic lobule, portal lobule, and portal or hepatic acinus or acinus of Rappaport. In this figure, we can see this is an classical hepatic lobule which is hexagonal in shape and which contains central vein in its center, and on its periphery there are presence of portal triad. This triangular structure is known as portal lobule, which connects the three central vein of three classical hepatic lobules, and in its center presence of portal triad. Portal acinus is diamond in shape and which connects two central vein, and in this area it supplies the oxygenated blood to hepatocytes, and this area again divided into three zones: zone 1, zone 2 and zone 3. Zone 1 is most oxygenated part and zone 3 is least oxygenated part. The hepatocytes. The hepatocytes are large polyhedral cells with 6 or more surfaces. In hematoxylin and eosin stains sections, their cytoplasm is usually eosinophilic because of the large number of mitochondria, up to 2000 per cell, and hepatocytes have large spherical nuclei with nucleoli. This is the figure of hepatocyte. Now, histological structure of gallbladder. Gallbladder consists of from inner to outer mucosa, muscularis externa and serosa or adventitia. The mucosa is made up of lining epithelium which is lined by simple columnar epithelium, and these epithelial cells have microvilli, and underneath the epithelium there is lamina propria. In the gallbladder there are absence of muscularis mucosa and submucosal layer. The muscularis externa contains bundle of smooth muscle cells, collagen and elastic fibers. And underneath these, on the outside of the gallbladder, there is a thick layer of connective tissue which contains large blood vessels, nerves and a lymphatic network. Where this layer is attached to the liver, it is known as adventitia. And in the unattached region, there is an outer layer of mesothelium and loose connective tissue that is known as serosa. And this is the histological structure of gallbladder, where we can see this is the lining epithelium that is lined by simple columnar epithelium with microvilli. This is lamina propria, this is muscular layer and this is adventitia. So that's all for today. Thank you all and see you in the next time inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.